The 2022 Chess.com Rapid Chess Championship presented by Coinbase is a world-class online rapid event series, where the world's best chess players fight weekly for their share of the $650,000 prize fund, the largest prize fund in Chess.com's history. In Week 3, the following 8 players qualified for the knockout tournament, and after the victories by Fabiano Caruana against Daniel Dubov and by Hikaru Nakamura against Liquang Lin, the 2 finalists from last week already met in the semifinals. In the second semifinal, Wesley So, the world number 8, faced 21-year-old Jeffrey Xiong, currently the world number 46. Caruana opened with e4 and with the pawn moved to c3 on move 4, the very famous Italian game, Chuco Piano mainline was on the board. On move 11 Caruana showed his creativity and played a novelty with his pawn move on h4, which was rated as excellent by the engine. With this move he prepared an attack on the king side, and so it was already an exciting game. Then on move 21 he sacrificed his knight by capturing the pawn on g7, which the engine evaluated as a brilliant move. Nakamura couldn't take back this knight with his king, because then the white queen would capture the pawn on h6 and launch a decisive attack. So he played rook to h8 and Caruana could rescue his knight. And again, on move 28 Caruana sacrificed his knight by capturing the pawn on c5. This move also was rated as brilliant by the engine. Nakamura should not capture this knight, because then, the queen would start a brutal attack on the black king. Caruana already had an advantage of plus 6.3, which meant that he was winning. And although Nakamura stubbornly resisted, he resigned on move 49, as the 2 pawns on the E and F file could no longer be stopped from promoting. This was an impressive win for Caruana and, according to Chess.com's game report, flawless, as there were no inaccuracies, mistakes or blunders to report. Caruana has entered the final once again. In the second semi-final Wesley So, with the white pieces, started with pawn on e4 and also played the Italian game, but with the move pawn on d3 on move 4, he chose the Choco Pianissimo variation, aiming for a slow build-up by avoiding an immediate confrontation in the center. So was able to steadily build up an advantage between +1 and +2, but on move 19 he made a mistake by taking back the pawn on e5 with his knight instead of his pawn, and giving up the control of the h4 and g5 squares, what was immediately exploited by Xiong. And then, the spectacular chess continued, and again there was a knight sacrifice, as Xiong took the pawn on g2, to open white's king's defense. And it paid off. A few moves later So resigned on move 25 in a lost position, since the white king was completely surrounded by the opponent's pieces. After those incredibly entertaining games, the final of Chess.com's Rapid Chess Championship Week 3 was Fabiano Caruana versus Jeffrey Xiong. Caruana showed his flexibility and surprised with his first move pawn to c5, the English opening, which is often used as a transpositional device to avoid such highly regarded responses to the first move d4 as the Nimzo Indian and Grunfeld defenses, and is considered reliable and flexible. Although Caruana had some small advantages and tried to put Xiong under pressure, the game was even. But on move 25 Xiong made a mistake by capturing the pawn on a3 with his queen, because now it was possible for Caruana to gain some tempi by attacking the queen and thus bringing his pieces into action, and a few moves later he was able to capture the knight on b6 and win the black bishop. This advantage was enough for Caruana, and when it became clear that black had no chance of promoting his pawn on the a file, Xiong resigned on move 42, and so Caruana won the Chess.com Rapid Chess Championship Week 3. Congratulations to Fabiano Caruana for winning back-to-back weeks of the Rapid Chess Championship. Another brilliant knockout display sees him extend his championship lead after 3 weeks of action. If you liked the video, please hit the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest chess news and tournament highlight videos. Thanks for watching.